All right, guys, in my Max 6, we're back at the Dragons there, and I have some fresh new blood on the channel. Uzoma Obilor, welcome to Muscle Beach TV on JTV.
Yo, what's good, man? What's up, Jay Cutler TV?
It's a good pleasure to have you, man. So I have to tell this story real quick because Jay is very well known to spot talent. And the first time I ever met you, I was actually shooting Derek Lunsford here at the gym, and I took a picture of Derek's training that day, and you were here. And Jace, I sent the picture to Jay because I wanted to see what was going on. He's always asking me what's going on at the gym. So I sent him a picture. He spotted you. And he texted me, you got to go talk to that kid. He's a very good natural bodybuilder. You got to go talk to him. We got to get him on the channel. That's what he said.
Thank you, Jay. Jay's really cool, man. I'll see him sometimes at I'd train at Lift Factory. I'd see him there. I'd see him at EOS, and every time I saw him, we could exchange words sometimes. And he'd show me the time of day, and he's always just been really cool towards me.
So you did have meet before. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, I'll see, like I said, man, he's all around the place just like I am. He'll pop up at different gyms. I'm popping up at different gyms, and I'll probably see him in here one day too.
Yeah, he spotted you quick, and he said you got to get him on the channel. So I don't even think you remembered your name actually. So he said, go talk to that kid. I'm like,
we just see each other. It's random. It's just random. Yeah, and
everybody
knows Jay. Everybody knows Jay, but Jay doesn't know everybody. You know what I'm saying? It might not.
I'm like, Jay, I can't go talk to him if I don't even know his name. You got to give me a name at least. So anyway, I'm glad we have you on the channel.
I appreciate you guys for having me for sure.
Yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about how you started in the game. You obviously look great, natural athlete. Tell me a little bit how you got into bodybuilding and how old you are.
Right now I'm 25 years old.
Baby.
Man, it all got started when I was wrestling in high school, and with wrestling came a lot of weightlifting. So after I graduated high school, I wasn't too interested in wrestling, but the weightlifting kind of stuck with me. It was like my thing. I'd wake up, first thing I thought about, man, that was like my highlight of the day. So going to the gym was never an issue for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just what I love to do. So I just continued with it. Eventually my friends was like, man, you got to get paid for this stuff. You do this, man, like you're good at it. I didn't really know how to, but I was like, okay, I got to get my name out there. How? I started to look at like magazines. I'd see, people compete in the NPC. At the time it was like, it'd be the men's physique category because I'd see the board shorts. To be honest, I was nervous. In the beginning, brother, I signed up for a bodybuilding competition. I was like, hey, I want to get my name up there. I was like, I heard they start 8 weeks out from a shred or 8 weeks out from competition. So I pulled a diet offline. I bought some bodybuilding trunks, and I was just so nervous, man. I'm like posing.
How old were you?
I was 19.
Wow, okay.
19.
Young.
And I didn't have a coach or anything. It was just me. I was like, I want to get my name out there. I heard the way to do it is you go compete. So like I'm gonna go compete and I'm gonna document the journey. So I'll vlog it through social media. So that's kind of what I did. And miraculously, like the universe must have just been watching out over me. While I was in college, like 2 weeks before the show, I met this guy in a class, and he was the assistant coach of my head coach. That's like he's the head coach of Team Fidelis. Whatever the case, he does a bunch of bodybuilding prep.
Okay.
So 2 weeks out from my show, I got a hold of him, and he gave me like a nice diet.
Oh, nice.
And got
real diet.
Real diet, and tapered me out for the last 2 weeks. And I ended up getting like top 3 in that show. When you get top 3, you qualify for nationals, and you kind of get sucked into the whole freaking competing thing, until you get your pro card. And so I got my pro card, and then I did my pro debut. I got smoked, I'll be honest, but
What show was that, the pro
that
debut?
was New York Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, I got smoked. So here I am, just enjoying fitness, man. I'm on the path. Right now I'm shredding, but, I'd like to get a little bigger, but I'd like to get a little older too, because as I've seen, man, them guys are no joke up there on the pro stage. So, like, I just know I've got a lot to do before I can challenge them in a sense.
They always say in bodybuilding, oh, you got to come towards me a little
Sorry,
bit. Okay,
I'm
that's
all
okay.
over- I'm all
I
over
told
the
you you're going to
place.
move.
Yeah.
They always say in bodybuilding, there's one thing you can't fast forward, and it's time. You can do all the dieting, all the training, everything right, but the thing you can't make go faster is time. So that's just maturity, right?
Yeah.
So 25, you're still young.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with the sport? I know you love it, and it's a passion for you, I can tell. But where would you like to take this, possibly?
Man, I think beyond bodybuilding with it, to be honest. I just want to be like a true fitness beast, brother. Like, I just love fitness, bodybuilding, calisthenics, yoga, you name it. I want to be super muscular, super flexible, super explosive. I just want to be just a beast, brother. Max out the human body, like see how far we can take it.
Wow.
Yeah, but bodybuilding is kind of where it started for me, so that's always going to be a staple, and I love that. But I've been jumping into other things, like working on my flexibility with yoga, working on my core and getting, doing my handstand calisthenics stuff. And you know, it all blends, brother. It all complements each other. You'll get new muscles, and the new space that you have from yoga will allow you to grow new muscles when you come back to the gym. So it's like, man, I feel like it's a big, not even a triangle, brother. It's like a pentagon of things that you got to do in the fitness realm to really become that true prime beast that you can tap into. So I definitely see competing in the future. I definitely do want to still pursue that bodybuilding because I love to see where I stand next, like the greatest physiques in the world, bro. That's what's exciting about becoming a pro, because the people that I look up to, I have the chance to possibly stand next to them on stage one day, and you'll just be like, you know, that's just epic to look back on. So that's definitely in the future. But in the meantime, yeah, like you said, you can't speed up time, so I'll get older as I get older. We'll get new muscles, we'll get new gains everywhere, man, and we'll become a new beast, and yeah, see what happens.
What show did you win your pro card at?
I did Miami, brother. I got second though.
Okay.
Yeah, top 2 got the pro card. I squeezed in second.
And what year was that?
That was 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Okay. So about 4 years.
Yes.
4
yes.
years. I want to talk about social media a little bit. Today, the social media is so important. Every single athlete, every single bodybuilder, you have to do social media. You don't really have a choice. It's a prerequisite. Because we don't have the magazines as much as we did in the just kind of like the way to self-promote. You started that when you said when you were 19 years old. Today, you almost have 1 million subscribers on Instagram, which is unbelievable. Tell some of your tips maybe for people out there who are trying to increase their social media platform. How did you do it, and why do you think people respond to you or resonate?
Man, obviously, you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. So, like, you know, you got to post often as hell, man, every day, 2 times a day, 3 times a day if it's not budging for it and it's not growing. But tell your story. You know, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do, make a story out of it. You know, people love a good story. So turn your life into a story and you document it. You're more interesting than you think you are. You know what I mean? So, because I used to tell myself I'm shy. I still feel like I'm shy. But there was a time I remember telling myself, hey, brother, you'll never do YouTube. You're just not the kind of guy for it. You're too shy. And here I am, I kind of forced myself to have to do it. I was like, hey, I'm going to shred. I did a shred and I lost like 50 pounds. I was like, that might be interesting.
Wow, you did?
Shred.
Wow.
Yeah, I went from 213 to 165 because Classic Physique, brother, has a, the weight cut. The cutoff.
Yes.
Height to weight ratio.
Yes.
So for my height, I had to be 165 pounds. I was 213 pounds at the time. So I was like, hey, I'll do a vlog series of me shredding 50 pounds. I'll tell my story. This is what I'm living right now, so I'll tell it. So be yourself, tell your story, be consistent with it, and have fun with it. Just have fun with it. That's what I'll say, you know what I mean? Strategies, shoot, man, everything's growing, brother. Like every freaking month there's a new Instagram thing that you can do. You can always, like, you know, Reels, for example. You know, there's going to be something new with stories. You got, you know, Instagram TV, Instagram Live. You know what I'm saying? New things just roll out. So just use it all, man. Like, use everything. Get on every platform. Too much isn't enough. Like, you can do as much as you want. Yes, you can always do more.
Did you learn on your own, or did you have someone who actually teach you some stuff on social media?
Nobody taught me, but what I will say is, you know, I can do this Alien Games thing where, like, you know, my chest will ripple like that. Yeah. And people seem to like that. So I know there was this one guy, I don't know if maybe you guys are familiar with him. His name was Louis Marco, and he would
yeah, I remember him.
Oh yeah, he documented a bunch of bodybuilding stuff. He had shouted me out in the beginning, brother. And he
had a huge following.
Yes, and he got me to believe in myself in a sense.
Nice.
Because that's when I started to see numbers go up.
Yes.
And I was like, oh shit, maybe I can do this. Excuse my language. I was like, maybe I can do this. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I can actually do this, because I started to see growth. And then, you know, like, then I started doing what I just gave you guys advice to do. I started posting often, telling my story. I was like, hey, I'm getting ready for a show. Maybe they want to see this.
Let people in into your life.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And, even now I can do better with that. Like, you can always do more. You can always do more. Even now I can, I film a lot of bodybuilding stuff and show myself inside of the gym. Yes. I could do a better job showing myself outside the gym and showing what I do. So people are interested in everything. You know what I'm saying? Your life is more interesting than you think it is.
That's such good advice. We always seem to think that nobody wants to hear about this, so I'm the same way too.
Yeah. Because how many times have you been on YouTube and you're watching somebody like, bro, have you seen somebody like go to Home Depot or go do something, just something like they went to go get some ice cream or something, and you watched it. Like, you're a fitness vlogger.
Some of the
went
best
somewhere,
video
yeah.
we shoot with Jay is just him driving in the car or going to Walmart or
You
like
see what I'm
silly
saying?
stuff.
It's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
opening the cabinet, grabbing some peanut butter, and he said something cool. You know what I mean?
You're
It's
so
like
right.
that. Yeah.
you're
So
right. The lifestyle stuff. That's what
exactly.
you
So
like.
you kind of underestimate yourself.
Yeah. So do you actually train people, or what do you do for work like right now?
So right now, just still documenting the journey. I've got some sponsors.
Do you want to mention who you are?
Oh yeah, got a Gymshark, and then of course I got my supplement sponsor, Evogen Nutrition. Yeah. So those are my two sponsors.
Evogen's good. Ani?
Great.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, hell yeah. What's up, honey? Yeah, no, great. Other than that, I've got my workout app. I don't train anybody. I don't do online or in-person training.
What is
but
the
I
workout
do
app?
my workout app. Trainwithuzoma.com.
We'll put it in there.
Yeah, I've got my I got like some muscle building programs on there. I'm shredding right now, so I'm
Okay.
putting my daily workouts into my shred on there, and yeah, we're just building it over time as well. So my workouts are
You're
going
very
on.
savvy for 25-year-old. You're beyond your years. Have you been told that?
Thank you. I mean, it's nice to hear because sometimes it's just hey, thank you. I'll say that.
It's true.
I'll just say that. Thank
You
you.
remind me of Jay a lot because at an early age, when you first started bodybuilding, you understood it's a business. So yeah, it's good. You have to be good to be successful, but it doesn't stop there. You can't just lift all the time and
Yeah.
only do that.
Yeah.
It's not good enough to be just
For
good.
sure,
You
for
have
sure.
to go about.
Oh yeah, and you'll see like I'll definitely use somebody like Jay as an example. It's impossible for when you're in like the fitness industry like this, you're looking around, you're seeing what people are doing. You're like, oh crap, like dang, he just made his supplement brand, he made his t-shirt brand, or he just did, you're watching what people, he just made his workout program, and you have many examples to look at and see how people are doing this stuff. So for sure.
He just came out with an app, so you actually beat him to the punch.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, he bit us all to the punch on
With
everything
everything
else,
else,
man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
I'm so glad you came on JTV today. I knew you had a good story. I hope we get you guys. So what I would like to do is whenever you decide to compete again, it'd be nice to get you back on the channel before the pro show when you're like shredded. How's that?
Yeah,
You look great right now.
Thank you. Yeah, for sure, brother. For sure.
Would you go back? Yeah.
Of course.
Awesome.
Of course.
All right.
My pleasure.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Dave My Max 6, and we are out from the Dragon's Lair.
Guys.
See you next time.